Καλώς ήρθατε στο The V Experiment. Είμαστε στην Xenia και όπως βλέπετε έχουμε ξεκινήσει λίγο τη διαδικασία εδώ πέρα. Χαιρόμαστε, ευχαριστούμε που είστε μαζί μας. Σήμερα θα είναι μαζί μας ένας φίλος, ο Reinchard Gangelmayer από την εταιρεία GIATA Drive. Που σημαίνει ότι θα συνεχίσουμε όλη την κουβέντα μας στα αγγλικά από εδώ και πέρα. Πρέπει να κάνω ένα μικρό τεστ να δω κατά πόσο ακούγομαι. Και ακούγομαι μια χαρά, οπότε μπορούμε να το συνεχίσουμε έτσι. Reinhard, hello and thank you for being here with us.
It's a great pleasure to be here with you today.
We had a podcast like 6 months ago, but it was like we had a lot of kilometers away.
Yes.
And I believe it's the best time to talk about GIATA Drive, yourself, and please tell the people whatever you want.
Perfectly fine. For the GIATA Drive, first of all, it's a pleasure for me to be here and, of course, to be able to present it to the Greek hospitality industry, to Greek hotel owners, to management companies. What is GIATA Drive all about? The GIATA company makes it possible with GIATA Drive for the hotelier to bring all his content information, including photos, videos on property, facility, room level, 3D virtual reality hotel tours nowadays, and very detailed, highly detailed facts about the property, facility, room, sustainability, accessibility information. Bring it all through one easy to use, very intuitively to use extranet access up on the global hotel directory of GIATA. And this then is provided to the market to over 20,000 partners who pick the information that they need in order to have the best possible image and visuality and fact accuracy about the hotel properties in the market.
Okay. How did this all start with GIATA and you?
It started out in 2018. I was already familiar very much with the Greek market to work with hotels. I used to work with a larger tour operator also in my past. So I knew the regionality of the country and how, I would say, easy and difficult it is to work in Greece, and especially with Greek hotel businesses. And from what I learned in this time before already was, I cannot do the whole job being responsible to introduce a completely new product to the market without the help of the hotel businesses, the owners, the management companies, the groups. So of course I had a lot of discussions, a lot of time spent, but valuable time. And this is basically how it all started out. GIATA has entitled me then to be in charge of Greece and of Cyprus to bring the product closer to the market. And this is what I did, bringing it really closer. And up until today I can say that I found many new friends inside of Greece, on islands I never knew before, I have to be honest, on regions, speaking with hoteliers associations, having the possibility to be inside of the daily work of a hotel, to learn more how they produce their image in front of the world and how they upgrade and want to upgrade the whole product, not only for themselves, but with the goal to upgrade all Greece as a hospitality product for the world. And this was something really interesting. So this all started 2018, 2019. And of course we had then the COVID crisis, as we all had. It was very difficult for everybody to get through, even to have a perspective in the future, because very insecure times up until today. But after the COVID crisis was lowered a little bit, people became very rational. They understood that digitization, automation, not only in the daily business or in the daily work or in daily life, but especially in the distribution of content, is a necessity, since budgets weren't really high at that time. And also now they are not really, they don't have the same dynamics as they used to have between 2010, let's say, or 2020. And this makes hotel businesses also change for more automation, evening the path a little bit for a product like GIATA Drive, and a simple possibility for the hotel to bring all the information in one bag to all the market, have different tools at hand as well to communicate more easily the content information, which is helping a lot. So it was a win-win, no, for the hotel, for me, of course, because I learned so much all about it, and of course also for the GIATA database, which is increased by a very nice product here in Greece.
Yeah, I know the story. I've been there from the beginning. Sorry. Now my question is, how were your 2 last weeks in Greece, or 3 weeks? Because the best thing with your job is to be amongst friends after a lot of years with cooperation. How was it?
Fantastic. You can see it in my, even though a little bit tired through the driving,
Everybody.
but still through by the smile in my face. I really, really enjoyed it. I started out in Thessaloniki. I visited for the second time the Xenia fair, which was an experience in itself, seeing it grow from one year to the other one in quality of the presenters, of the visitors, of the attendees, of the conversations, of the level of conversation. And seeing the city of Thessaloniki, as I always love it, I used the first time in 2006. My first time being there, I like to come almost every year to see people, to know it. Take a walk, take a stroll through the city, enjoying the great cuisine, the food in not only in Thessaloniki, in all Greece. And from there afterwards, I went to the Olympus Riviera, to Pieria, to a place called Platamonas. It's a small town with Neipori, for example, some small regions attached to it. Of course, all hotels closed. It was completely empty. But the business owners started to prepare the hotels already for the next season, also for the year 2025. And there it was possible to meet in cafes, to even to take a walk on the beach along together, and to exchange thoughts, possibilities, options on how to be more present. And then I went to Evia, to Halkida, one of my favorite spots in Greece. If you don't like the big cities, and if you are enjoying a little bit more peace and calmness, it's a very nice place. So of course there also I enjoyed it. Then coming here to Athens, now staying in Artemida, which is close to the Metropolitan Expo, to be only 2 more days now. Then I will take a deep breath over the winter, but I sure be back by latest by January, February, also in Greece.
That's very, very interesting. The whole trip and everything, it's all about people. It's
all about people. Yeah.
I believe you've got another country with GIATA. You work also with somewhere else.
So yeah, in different countries of the world. I cannot say all of the countries, of course, but it's also closely related and not so far away from Greece and from Cyprus. Cyprus definitely is one of them. The others are to be developed.
I have a question now that has to do with hospitality. Mm-hmm. How big is the change the last 7 years for business owners to turn to technology? What is your feeling? What you saw the last 10 years? Because everything has changed. People go more to AI technology, whatever makes them more efficient. Or what is your thought about this?
I believe it was a big change. It was a big step for hotel businesses, for hospitality businesses in general, to trust in technology, because everybody used some sort of technology before, but to be able and take the huge loop to trust in certain automation technologies regarding price communication, regarding image communication, regarding guest communication, regarding the communication with sales partners like tour operators, travel agencies, DMCs. It takes a lot for an owner of a company or an owner family to let go of responsibility and put it into the hands of a machine, if you like, because this is what technology in the end is. Of course, a technology is only as good, in my opinion, as the service that is accompanying the technology. This means there always has to be a physical person somebody can talk to in order to resolve problems. Because we as human, we have the tendency to create our own problems too much. And of course, also in solving problems, we have a different approach. And this is, I think, what hotel businesses understood very well. And they figured out in the course of the last, especially 3-4 years, I would not even go back 7 to 10 years, but 3-4 years, they figured out which technology they need, each individual, depending on the requirements and capabilities, because for new technology, you need also somebody who is able to use it.
Exactly.
This
Training.
is one of training. And this is something which is very much important, of course. And so they took this step and have more confidence. Have also more confidence that this technology is helping them, not only on a present stage, but in the future, to generate their revenue they need, their earnings they need in order to continue with the hotel business. And here we come now to the point of AI. AI is something, of course, something...
That was my next question.
Okay. Perfect. Ask a question.
Like 3 days ago, I was talking to... I'm a member of the Tipping Point of Education, and we talk with children between 12 and 16, 17 in schools. And the topic was AI. And I had to talk to them about AI. I'm going to discuss with you later what I told them. But what is your feeling and what do you believe about AI? How it's going to change the market? And
it already, my belief is it already changes the market today. AI is starting in very small and tiny processes. Basically, every technology we use on a private personal level, be it your mobile device, be it your laptop, your tablet, be it the communication inside of the apartment, from the car. It's all about communication in the end. So bringing information from point A to point B. That's basically all it is. Using AI means that the information that is being produced, generated, also needs to come from somewhere. And there's a very interesting and wise man once said, AI is only as good as the information feeding it. These are not my own words, but this is something that I like a lot as a philosophy, to understand artificial intelligence and to know how to use it and to which extent to use it. Since if we just let it go, what will happen? We will have our, I think we're all in generations, we grew up with Star Trek, future science, which we overpassed by far these days. And I just had yesterday also an interesting conversation with a hotelier in Heikidam. We were coming to the exact same conclusion. Star Trek was nice, was good, because it showed us a window to the future. Now we are living this future, and we are even further in most cases. But we have to rely on the fact that the base is safe and we can trust in AI. And then it will make our life very much easier, more convenient, because we have to deal with so many different challenges over the day, which, with the help of a good AI, will definitely bring a big plus to our lives as well.
yeah, the thing is also about the laws, because you need to know how to not control, to make how's it called, the proper use of an instrument.
Yes.
It's like having GIATA drive without any pictures inside it,
For example.
or no descriptions.
Right.
It's useless.
Right.
But if you use it right, you can take 100% of what it's created for. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk with you.
It makes
privately.
a lot of sense. Yes.
What is the thing that makes you going every day in general? That's a personal question.
What's driving me? The belief that I can have an effect on my own life, on the life of other people. And my name, Reinhard.
Reinhard.
It means actually, when it's an ancient name, it means wise consultant. That's what drives me. I get up, I love to speak with people, I love to explain things to people, to find a way to see the difficulties and the challenges with it, and to really make people believe in some nice developments they can have, to see the world a little bit more different than maybe yesterday. That's simply as simple as that. Apart from nice food, nice people, etc. No, but
That's nice. Now, I'm thinking, because you know it. I don't know if the others know it. I don't have a script. When I have somebody having a conversation,
Right.
I let it flow as it is. And
That's why I like being here. It's good.
yeah, it's more. It's better to have a conversation with somebody than having 10 questions, being structured and very strict. Because when you do have the conversation, you can ask things that are easy to answer, difficult to answer. Uh, how much of a problem is it for the companies in order to train their staff for GIATA? What is the problem? Where is the problem over there? Is there a problem? The correct.
I believe the challenge, the biggest challenge is to, from the first moment onwards or at a later stage, but to find a person who in charge, who is taking care of the GIATA drive, of the extranet. It's not much work to use to learn how to use it. It's very intuitive. It's very simple, easy steps on how to do it. But it's important for the hotel company, for the management, for the owner to clearly identify the person in charge of the extranet access, because otherwise it's like with any technology being used or any position you fulfill, even from the reception front desk in the hotel or in service parts in restaurants, in room keeping up the rooms. It's very important to have people in charge who understand the process of how the work has to be done. And then, of course, let them also go, to be intuitive. It's not, this part is not very difficult, but it's very important. And this is, in my opinion, the challenge that I faced also most. If somebody decided, okay, we want to use GIATA Drive, and then after 2-3 weeks, I received a call. I don't know exactly who will do it in the end. Can you show me how it is being done? I think this is a decision that's being done. And in order for the hotelier, for the hotel business, to have the security, the safety, the calmness, to really make use of the nice technology.
Super. Now, yeah, we have a lot of people going around,
Yes,
right?
that's
And
great,
we
yeah.
try to be concentrated on each
Yes.
other. And it's
That's the nature of a fair, which I like as well, because you see
yeah.
it's part of seen and being seen.
And how do you think about this concept? Because I was thinking, I've organized this like 1 year ago. You know about this, the whole podcast thing. Next step, ITB, ETB. Do you believe that it helps people to understand new things? It's about talking about. I know
exactly.
you're not. You are being polite. You're not going to tell anything about bad about me.
No, but you can always.
I want to the truth.
But as you know, you can always count on a very realistic contribution from my side regarding also from what I see, and I believe the concept is helping people to understand how the hospitality industry, how the banking industry, how all of these different industries, not only one specific, how they are interacting, also to understand the context of nowadays requirements, of the personal requirements, and to make it plausible, to make it placative, to explain exactly in form of a conversation on how new developments in the market are functioning. And this is something, it's like teaching. When you teach people new things, you teach people new companies, you make them learn about and know about the background of actual daily businesses everybody is using in some way, which they didn't know before, which enables everyone, from students to business owners to the normal person who's watching and seeing the concept, to be able to have a better understanding of our daily life. And this is something I appreciate a lot.
The thing now is, I'm running out of questions slowly.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Usually, no. It's it was a hard month for all of us because we've been running around after the closing of the hotels and the businesses and Expo, Thessaloniki, now here. If there was something you wanted to say us, let's say, not a wish, let's say, what should young people that go into the industry have in mind? Because it's a very big problem with about finding people who want to work in the hospitality.
Right.
What can you tell them in order to come to hospitality? Even if it's from GIATA Drive or anything else.
I believe hospitality is one of the industries someone can start a career in and work all through the life with the most variety of job possibilities, because that's what it is in the end. Of course, you have a few management positions. You have owners, very few in the end. If you take the whole piece of the cake, you have some management companies, sales and marketing, also management positions, but the normal person who will work in hospitality industry will be in one position maybe all through the life, but he has the possibility to change from one company to the other one, to change places more easy. The job is all over the world the same. And this is something highly, highly interesting. And if you enjoy to be with people, if you enjoy to work with people, to communicate, and to have a nice, and this is not only in Greece, but Greece, I learned it very much, you have a very good understanding of how to treat and how to work with people. And this is what you feel in the hospitality industry. And this is something I would recommend to anyone who wants to have knowing exactly that maybe not the largest amount of income in some service, in some services offered and done, but at least a nice feedback and a good feeling when you come home at the end of the day. I think this is something that you learn tremendously a lot about cultures, about new people, about other countries, speaking with the guests, speaking with other people. It's something really interesting.
Broaden the way
broaden
you
the
think.
horizon, yes.
The horizon.
To broaden the horizon as well.
Thank you. It was almost half an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes very quick.
It appeared 5 minutes.
No.
Very
It's,
nice,
no,
yes.
it isn't 5
Right,
minutes. It's like, let's say, we have another 5 minutes. And in those minutes, I would like to say thank you for working together so many years. And thank you for being here as a guest, because it's very important from my perspective that people should come here and have to say something.
Yes.
And you are one of those. Yeah, I'm going to be nice now. I'm going to say, I usually, you know that I don't.
Diplomatic.
I usually, I'm not complimenting anybody. But thank you very much for all your help. And thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Kyriakos. It's my pleasure. And I want also to thank you for your friendship, for the cooperation that we did, that we built the last couple of years, of course. It's always interesting, and I will always be here.
Thank you. On this, now we're going to an end. Yeah, I know I started with Greek, but I will have to close in Greek or English. What do you think?
I think you should close in Greek.
Greek. Ήταν το πρώτο μας επεισόδιο από εδώ πέρα από την Xenia. Ένα καινούριο κόνσεπτ. Προσπαθούμε να είμαστε όσο πιο καινοτόμοι γίνεται, γιατί χρειάζονται να ακουστούν κάποιοι άνθρωποι που έχουν να κάνουν με το κομμάτι του τουρισμού και με το επιχειρήν γενικότερα. Θα ακολουθήσουν και άλλα επεισόδια για αυτές τις επόμενες μέρες. Θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω πρώτα απ' όλα όλους εσάς που υποστηρίζετε αυτό που κάνουμε εδώ πέρα, γιατί δεν έχουμε κάποιον από πίσω να μας λέει τι θα πούμε ή τι δεν θα πούμε. Απλά εκφραζόμαστε με πολύ συγκεκριμένους τρόπους. Και πάλι ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Τώρα θα μπούμε στη διαδικασία σε λίγο να κλείσουμε. Θα σας ευχαριστήσω και πάλι και να είμαστε έτοιμοι και για τα υπόλοιπα τα podcast. Θα τα πούμε σε λίγο.